Welcome back. Now, Arsenal have put 11 goals past Middlesbrough in their last two meetings, so the Gunners had every right to travel north in a confident mood. Borough boss Brian Robson, under real pressure for the first time in his reign at the Riverside, decided to start with Juninho, the player he controversially substituted on Saturday. Ray Parlour was the only established first-teamer in Arsene Wenger's lineup. The commentator for this one is Roger Thames.
Well, that was really careless, and Ricard should have been in there. Hello, Vanazza. That was an uncomfortable early moment for him. Just completely miscued it, basically. Ricard got his shot in early, but it was a fairly tame effort straight at Manninger. Arsene Wenger there still insisting that this competition gives his team a fantastic chance to go through to Wembley and guarantee a European place. But Ricard is trying to do something about that, and he scored! Hamilton Ricard gets it right this time. Arsenal defence leaving Alex Manninger rather exposed. He had a quick glance up. It was a neat turn around Upson. And the shot this time was far crisper. Ricard, controller first, a little awkward, but that turn lost the defender, and the shot beat Manninger. Parlour forward for Souquet. It's directing it. Custer, Ince again. A lot of first-time passes being played here by Middlesbrough. Colin Cooper now. Now Juninho looked to turn, but Parlour knew that. Juninho again, battling hard for possession. And Parlour committing the foul. Free kick quickly taken, but the referee not liking Hamilton Ricard's work then. And the free kick given in Arsenal's favour. It was the foul on Juninho, who was up and taking it lightning quick. Paul Gascoigne on the bench, looking to get involved, looking fairly happy with life. Parlour just dwelling on it. Middlesbrough were in there, but quickly retrieved. Here's Parlour, the skipper. Souquet just a yard or so the wrong side, just as well for Vickers and Schmalzer, who weren't quite on the right wavelength. Parlour looking for the run from Souquet. And Schmalzer able to smile at that one as it went past him. Juninho. Bounce there in midfield, but being left standing. Juninho looking to Ricard again. Rivas came across to provide the cover, and was an awkward barrier for the Colombian. Here's Silvinho. Two Brazilians then. Silvinho, who comes out on top. Parlour. Ince losing out, then Henry hits it. That is a fantastic goal. This man has really found form. Two on Sunday, and another absolute belter now has put Arsenal level. Vivas into the middle there. Ince lost out. Henry with the power, and that shot was ferocious. Arsene Wenger still believing he was putting out a team that could do the job. They've got level. He wanted them to go off and finish it now. Now it's Dean. Ricard back in play. Ziga lifting it there. Juninho got a touch. Good covering, though, from Upson. Just starting to run out of pitch, really, Juninho then. He darted into that bit of space. Dean for Ziga with that left foot again. Upson just had enough of the ball to aim at to get clear. Good defending by the senior man at the back at the moment. Another dangerous ball! And so close to a second then. And this is Ince. And Dean, and that's a fabulous save there from Manninger, and Festa knocks it in. It was all hands to the pump then, but it was Alex Manninger who came up with the crucial intervention. A furious spell of activity then, with Borough really piling on the pressure, and Arsenal surviving, thanks to Manninger. Henry is away again. Souquet is in the middle. It's 2 against 3. And here's Black arriving. He knows that was a chance at the level he's now playing at. Henry, such a danger. Not quite panic stations. They knew there was trouble around, and it needed a rather better effort than that from the young debutant. It's Jermaine Pennant, just 16, about to become the youngest player ever to play first-team football for Arsenal. Tommy Black comes off, and Pennant breaks Jerry Ward's 1953 record of 16 years, 321 days, and he breaks it by just 24 hours. He's the man they got from Notts County, or you should say, the boy they got from Notts County. Cooper, this is Ince. Cooper comes forward for the first time virtually, but loses possession. Arsenal had the chance to counter-attack. Here comes Silvino, and that's a free kick. Referee wants a word. Yellow card to substitute Phil Stamp. Find out what he's like from set pieces. And he's brought the save, and that's smashed home. And it's Davor Souquet, the man on the spot. And Arsenal's travelling contingent is there. And it's the quality up front that's telling. Henry with the kick, Schwarzer can only push it out. Souquet, meat and drink. Ince. Now here's an opening. Ricard. Such an important interception that by Manninger, who was absolutely at full stretch. Juninho, of all people, was looking to nod the ball home. Ricard's effort was really awkward. Manninger scooped it away. So crowded around the 6-yard box. Looking for handball there, and the penalty's given. And Thierry Henry has gone from hero to villain. What was he doing? No doubt about that, and a glove on the end of it to make extra sure. Ricard for 2-2. It was cool, and it was there, and Borough are back. Ricard's second of the game. A quick response from Middlesbrough, courtesy of the hand of Henry and the boot of Ricard. Stamp. A strong run from a strong player, Phil Stamp. Parler it is who's down after the collision with Stamp. Referee wants it dealt with sharply, the time ticking on. It's Ray Parler's lock of the evening. Barry Lewin, the Arsenal physio, making sure that everything is as tidy as possible. A wholehearted player, Ray Parlour, and paying the price for it a little then. Here we go with extra time then. Arsenal without a skipper. Stefan Maltz tossed for the right of kick-off or end. And Ricard looking to get round the back door again. Vivas was marking him, and the referee calmly waves play on. He is a handful though. Ince knocked it forward there. And there was a little bit of a lean, but nothing you would really call illegal. It's a good opening now for Venatsa. Up the side netting. And that was another heart-stopping moment for the Riverside Stadium. Saw the net move and wondered for a moment. It was really close. Three teenagers out there making their debuts. Can Arsene's Wenger boys do it for him? Silvino, Venatsa, Suker is hovering, flags up. Acknowledging the build-up. I sense the finish would have been that cool if the flag had stayed down. Venatsa, good control there. Knew who he wanted to pick out. Now there's another break on. Ricard is up ahead. Juninho flying with it. Dean is in the middle. Juninho with the touch, still with Juninho. Penalty, surely. Oh, he's booked in for diving. Well, it could be one up to the referee. He went down quite emphatically. It was young Weston with the challenge. The way he went down. Juninho there. Well, that is a tough booking if it's not a penalty. Robson must be wondering, is this at last going to be their year in their competition? Too many beaten finals for Brian Robson's liking, I'm sure. Careless one by Juninho then. Still obviously highly irate. Suker looking to get round the back door. This is Suker. That was a great chance for Devil Suker, and on the left foot. And Arsenal fans must have been getting the mortgage out and backing their number 9. Just when you expect the quality to really tell. Brilliant approach work. Schwarzer took up a good position, but you would have fancied Suker. He certainly expected that of himself. Hooked on by Dean. Ricard, it's there. Linesman is flagging, that won't count. Did he handball that one? Ricard protests his innocence. Mike Riley quite certain. Hooked over by Brian Dean. It was a dangerous ball to play. The hand certainly came up then, and the reaction of the defenders was clear as well. Paul Gascoigne has written a few headlines in his time. Can he write another one here? Test of stamina almost over, and the test of nerve about to take place, perhaps. And we go on to penalties. Extra time could not produce a goal, despite plenty of attacking play. Hamilton Ricard's penalty then is the decisive strike, which takes this Worthington Cup tie into penalties again. Arsenal go for experience first. It'll be Davor Suker to set the standards. A World Cup standard player, a Champions League winner. Can he get Arsenal off to the right start? That left foot does not let him down. Hamilton Ricards put one away from the spot. Can he get his third goal of the night? Just as confident. That's 1-1. Great save, Schwarzer. And Vivas sees his effort comfortably blocked by the big Australian. Left foot first as well for Christian Ziege. No problem. And Borough now have the initiative. Slovenia not too happy with the penalty spot. A bit of gardening there. Silvino, the Brazilian. Another man with a trusty left foot. And Schwarzer do it again. He's put that one wide. Just too casual. And Arsenal are falling apart here. That was a shocker. Paul Gascoigne. Only played the last 5 minutes. Gascoigne from the spot. Never really in doubt. Upson has to put this one away to keep Arsenal in the hunt. And another fine save from Mark Schwarzer. And the big smile says it all. Arsenal's penalty taking lets them down, but it's the big Aussie who comes up even bigger. There's something about this competition that gets the Borough up, and they are jumping now at the Riverside. It's Schwarzer's night, it's Middlesbrough's night. Middlesbrough have beaten Arsenal on penalties, and the Borough go into round 5.
Well, obviously Arsenal have rested a lot of their players tonight, but in saying that, they've still got absolute class up front in people like Suka and Henry. You know, so our lads had to be at it.
I think we played well, and we should, in fairness, I think we deserve to win the game tonight, because for two reasons. One, we gave the two goals Middlesbrough scored really away, and the second reason is that in the extra time we had two great chances that you should have finished, especially the experienced players with the chances.
Well, they did lose, Paul, but they had a lot to cheer them, as Mr. Wenger said.
Absolutely, and the performance of the four young debutants, they've come in, and at a time when there's sort of a lot of saturation with the foreign players, it's refreshing to see how Wenger's mindful of the development of his young homegrown players.
Talk to me about Thierry Henry.
Yeah, he's growing in stature all the time. A super performance last week versus Derby, 2 excellent goals, and a good performance again tonight, and he's starting to look like a £10 million player, isn't he?
Except hero and villain, you could call it.
Yes, unfortunately for him, because his all-round game, he played very, very well indeed. He showed a lot of pace, a lot of penetration, very positive, and his movement was very, very good indeed. And he was a constant worry to the Middlesbrough rearguard.
Great goal, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Fabulous goal.
Yes, I mean, the ball's played in, and I think it was Paul Ince, his first touch goes away, but Henry robs the ball of him here, advances towards goal, little back lift, and what a spectacular effort. Absolutely clinical. Has left with really no chance whatsoever. And this was his contribution to the second goal. Not a bad free kick, but Schwarzer diverts the path into Suka. And for me, what's significant in that is the movement of Suka. I mean, actually, if you look at Suka, diverts it over the top of the wall. Suka's already bending his run on the way. The defender is flat-footed, and he's the favourite. And Schwarzer, for me, rather than divert the ball around the post, diverts it in front of Suka.
But what was he doing here, Paul?
I know, and what was Ricard doing? I mean, both of them are elevated, both hands are outstretched, and I don't know, there was no attempt to play the ball whatsoever, and obviously pressed the self-destruct button.
The white ball against his black gloves did not help, did they?
No, and it marred really an all-round excellent performance, not just for Henry, but for Arsenal as well.
But he's getting there, isn't he, Henry?
Yes, he is. I mean, he's showing lots more confidence, playing with a lot more purpose. It's been difficult for him to settle in, but the signs are obviously very encouraging.
Davor Suker, he had a chance to wrap it up in extra time.
Yes,
wonderful skill initially.
Yes, and a wonderful crossfield pass from Vivas. First touch was instant, immaculate, gives him time and space, lifts it over the defender. It's a gilt-edged opportunity. Really should have used his right foot, uses that trusty left foot and puts it wide.
And all we can say is Arsenal need to practice penalties, Paul, don't they?
Unfortunately, yes.
OK.